Um, how did you feel at the end of the season? What was your personal feeling how things went? When you sort of evaluate yourself and the program.
I think that, um, like I am with almost every season, I was disappointed to see it come to an end. I actually thought that in the last week of the season, I thought that our guys made more of an effort to come together and actually started to buy into the things that we had been talking about for most of the season, um, and even though it was late, it was still kind of nice to see that feeling all of a sudden sort of come over our team. But anytime the season ends, there's a feeling, I think, of absence. You're just kind of like, wow, it's over now, and so, and in terms of the job and all of that, I was disappointed in some regards with the results, but I felt like that it was a difficult situation for the players. I felt like it was a difficult situation for the coaches. You had half the guys, and that maybe that half that played a lot, that had been used to doing things a different way. A couple of them had been thrust into roles that they, had never played. Jamel being a point guard and some of that stuff that was very understandably, I think, difficult at times for the guys involved. And those guys had been used to a certain way of things being done, and then through no fault of their own, a new coaching staff comes in and has some different ideas and different ways of doing things, and so try as they may, I think at times that was difficult for them. Then you had the other group of guys that weren't playing as much as they wanted to play, and so that's just by nature going to make guys not want to buy in as much, and so and again, not really through any fault of theirs. They, I mean, in terms of the buy-in. So I just think that there was an entire dynamic there that was difficult, and not their fault, not our fault. Just it was what it was, and so. But in the aftermath of that, we began the process of executing our plan, my plan of getting the program as healthy as we could get it, as quickly as we could get it, and we're simply trying to build a program that has a winning culture, that has people in it that buy into the kind of culture that we want. We want players that are dependable on and off the court, selfless on and off the court, and physically and mentally tough on the court. And we began the process of doing that essentially as soon as the season was over. We really didn't have a chance to add to it. We did through our recruiting efforts in the fall, but I mean, in terms of some guys leaving, so on and so forth, we began the process of sort of executing the plan that we feel like that we put in place, that I put in place, that would give us the best chance to not only achieve success but sustain success. And had a couple of unexpected departures. That part was, there's always going to be unexpected things, but by and large, we're good with where we're at. We're confident where we're at right now, and confident that we're in the process of building this thing the way we need to build it.